everyone, it's Kristi. I am here with a flip through of the As You Wish journal, and I apologize for the shadows. I haven't quite figured out the angle of the sun yet since it's gotten so summery. But anyway, this was an altered book. I apologize for not being able to do more of it on camera. Life has just been pretty chaotic lately and too much going on. So, but in order to get into more projects and more content, because I just feel like I'm not getting any videos up, but I had this on my desk and I felt like I had to finish it. So, I used the cover of an As You Wish journal, or Princess Bride journal, for the cover. And I used a the Princess Bride hardcover book to alter. Now, I didn't know what to do about the closure. It's not completely stuffed, but it is pretty full. And so I made a removable closure, but if you buy this and you want to attach this down, feel free. It won't hurt my feelings. In fact, if I was going to keep it, I might do that as well. But it is nice just to be able to open it and pull it off. So I will show you, because I used the journal cover. It's nice and solid, and the ribbons are attached on this side, and it had a nice finish, so I just left that. I did attach this little trim around and some dingly dangly type trim on the bottom, and the ribbon is held in place with this little piece from the collection. Now, the collection I've used is Stained Glass Garden by my Porch Prints, and I really love how that kit worked with this. But anyway, this is the original cover. It has the picture of Wesley and Buttercup, and I cut off the spine of that and I added a journal here, As You Wish here, because it was written a little bit smaller. And then I added one of the images from inside. I just love this little black and white image, and I've put trim around this, and then, like I said, trim around the back, and I've used the seam binding double layer, so 2 yards for that. So let's get inside the book. Make sure that I'm on screen here. Alright, so we did some of the putting together of the pages together, but not the decorating. So I'm just going to go through and show you what's here. I've got some of this is from the book, some of it is from the journal, some of it is from quotes, a quote sheet. Everything's in the description box, and then the rest will be from the Stained Glass Garden. But some things I have just put because this journal had lined pages, and I thought, you know, I might as well include those. So this is in this little front page pocket here. This was a piece for writing. And let me stick that there. And I've taken these miscellaneous pages. Now these can all be written on. They've all got lined paper on the back, but I thought that was fun. Yeah, and I've just, when I was your age, television was called books. My grandfather said that. Okay, and then I did take the As You Wish and put it here. This is from the coloring book. This is the only thing from the coloring book that I ended up using. I turned this into somewhat of a bookmark here, and then this is one of the pockets that came with the digital collection. Okay, and I've got a pocket here. I've just done a little bit of collaging. Because it said Buttercup, I went ahead and put Buttercup's large image there. Again, there's lines and other photos on the back that I thought would come in handy. I love this. Boo, the ancient booer. Oh man, if you have not seen this movie, I highly recommend that you see it. And I highly recommend that you see it more than once because it's funnier the more you watch it. This is an image from the original altered book. I just left that one in there. There's a writing page here, a writing page here. I do have top pockets here. And you can kind of see through this paper. This was the title page, so it says The Princess Bride. I love that. And here's another corner pocket. I put Inigo in here. And hello, my name is Inigo Montoya. So now this little picture I thought was funny. It's the sword fighting, the duel with Inigo Montoya and Wesley. And so I stuck that in here, and part of the dialogue in that part of the movie is, you seem a decent fellow, I hate to kill you. And the other, I think Wesley says, you seem a decent fellow, I hate to die. So I stuck those in there because that was from the duel. Here's the map of Florin. I have a pocket here, and in this pocket is just miscellaneous ephemera from the collection. I've got envelopes, and I'm not going to take everything out, but envelopes and tags. Now I did ink these on the inside, and I did not glue them together. That way you can decide what you would like to do with them. Here's a side journaling spot there, and another area to write here. Here's another top pocket. And I left this one blank, but you could put anything there. You could put writing the page there if you wanted to. But you know, when you're doing an altered book, you got to keep in mind the thickness of it. You want it to still lay somewhat open, and it will as you use it more. This is a double pocket, and I've put the larger envelopes in these pockets, so they can be used. This one also, a large envelope. I love this image. Now, I didn't add a lot of trim and lace. In fact, I didn't add any to the inside. And the reason is these papers have everything on them already. They're very ornate, very grungy, very busy. And I thought it didn't need it, but you could do that if you wanted to. And here we have a double pocket, and I've got postcards and tags, and I guess I should double check, yeah, make sure I'm still on screen. I kind of migrated left. All kinds of little pieces to write on in these pockets, even blank cards and such. So more of the same in this one. And I did, if I had extra quotes, I put those in the pockets as well. And then here we have Miracle Max. I thought that was a great picture of Billy Crystal, so I stuck that in here. And it says, you rush a miracle man, you get rotten miracles. So, and then here it talks about true love is the greatest thing in the world except for a nice MLT, mutton, lettuce, and tomato. So I stuck that in there, and then a couple of extra pages. This is Buttercup riding away, and a picture of the castle. Like I said, they've all got lines on the back, so that's just tucked in. There's still plenty of room for adding things to the pockets. Here's a double pocket. In fact, I didn't even put anything in here. There's a double pocket there. Here's a double right. You can see this. This is laying down pretty flat here. Excuse me. A double pocket spread, and I have added more journal paper from the Princess Bride journal, and I've left the torn edge on the pages, so that's what's in those pockets. And more writing paper. Here's another double pocket spread, just with miscellaneous pictures and journal cards from the collection, and more of the quotes. So like I said, I did have a full sheet of the quotes. The little small ones came, and I can't remember the name of who I got that from, but it is in the description box. And here we go, more photos with lines on the back for writing. There's another, lots of really fun stained glass images. And more quotes, Prince Humperdinck. Here we have Vincini with his Inconceivable. And I thought this was funny. It says, you keep using that word. I don't think it means what you think it means. We use that a lot. We say that all the time in my house. I love this picture of the ship. I believe these were the end papers, and it was, or it was the center. Either way, I cut it in half, so part of the boat is on one image. But I just love this image, and there again, lined on the back, and Inigo on the bottom. The pockets are still a little stiff, but they will loosen up. Just look at these images, they're so great. Another pocket with a bunch of ephemera in it. This one has one of those little pinwheel envelopes and some a little booklet for more writing space and a little triple tag. So lots of fun stuff. Here's another top pocket. And those are double-sided, so, you know, plenty of room for writing on those. More lined paper. The digital collection came with these beautiful writing pages. I just love them. So, and then I love this sunset picture. It's very, I think it's the same one as on the front. If not, it's very similar, but this one had kind of a sunset background. And so I did put some decorative corners on this one, and it says, since the invention of the kiss, there have been 5 kisses related. What? Since the invention of the kiss, there have been 5 kisses rated the most passionate, the most pure. This one left them all behind. So I thought that was fun. And then another writing spot over here. And we have our back pocket. Of course, here's Wesley with a T, West Lee, and beautiful, perfect farm boy. And here's that kiss. In fact, I'll put it in. Actually, I think I had it in sideways, like that. And then back here we have another pocket with just all kinds of stuff in it. This one, another envelope. This is a triple pocket, so it's got, I don't know why this reminds me of Beauty and the Beast, but the Bye Bye Boys, Have Fun Storming the Castle, and just lots of places to write. Sorry, I'm saying so much. And then another little tag. So, and then we have another piece of writing paper back here in this back pocket, and that's the end. So remember how skinny it was? I can kind of almost close it. But there is still room, and like I said, that's why I did not attach the cover. And I've seen a lot of people doing these covers like this, and I thought, well, that will be fun. So if you, I don't know why I'm having such a hard time tying things lately, but my fingers don't want to work. Anyway, I'm going to have to tie that in a minute because I'm not at the right angle. But yeah, so this cover, let's see, let's turn it this way. Then I'll be able to do it. And get that tab back in there. The tabs go in a little farther, and then that way they're not in the way of tying this on the cover. There we go. So we can push that down and then hopefully tie a bow and then adjust that accordingly. So there we go. Has the little, the little tassels on the bottom. I like that. friend of mine reminded me of that the other day. I was like, oh yeah, I'm going to do that on there. So, and the color matched this. I couldn't believe it. So anyway, thank you for watching. This will be available in my Etsy store soon. So I will see you next time. Bye now.